Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. Bawat bayan ay sumasaya kapag may labay nagkakaisa. Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, basketball na. Ang bawat labay pinaghahandaan, kaya yumayanig ang bakbakan. Todo suporta ang lahat sa kanya-kanyang kupunan. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na! MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. Ang bawat laban ay nakakakaba dahil sa husay ng bawat isa. Sigawan ay yumayanig kapag nag 3 points na. Bawat bayay di patatalo, buong barangay ay suportado. Kahit ano ang mangyari, sama-sama tayo. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na! MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. MPBL, Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. Bawat bayan ay sumasaya kapag may labay nagkakaisa. Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, basketball na. Ang bawat labay pinaghahandaan, kaya yumayanig ang bakbakan. Todo suporta ang lahat sa kanya-kanyang kupunan. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na! MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. Ang bawat laban ay nakakakaba dahil sa husay ng bawat isa. Sigawan ay yumayanig kapag nag 3 points na. Bawat bayay di patatalo, buong barangay ay suportado. Kahit ano ang mangyari, sama-sama tayo. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na! MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas at Mindanao. MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas at Mindanao. MPBL, Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. Bawat bayan ay sumasaya kapag may labay nagkakaisa. Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, basketball na. Ang bawat labay pinaghahandaan, kaya yumayanig ang bakbakan. Todo suporta ang lahat sa kanya-kanyang kupunan. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na! MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas at Mindanao. MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas at Mindanao. Ang bawat laban ay nakakakaba, dahil sa husay ng bawat isa. Sigawan ay yumayanig kapag nag 3 points na. Bawat bayay di patatalo, buong barangay ay suportado. Kahit ano ang mangyari, sama-sama tayo. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na! MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas at Mindanao. MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas at Mindanao. Sa Luzon, sa Visayas at Mindanao. MPBL, Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. Bawat bayan ay sumasaya kapag may labay nagkakaisa. Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, basketball na. Ang bawat labay pinaghahandaan, kaya yumayanig ang bakbakan. Todo suporta ang lahat sa kanya-kanyang kupunan. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na, MPBL na. Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. MPBL na. Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. Ang bawat laban ay nakakakaba, dahil sa husay ng bawat isa. Sigawan ay yumayanig kapag nag 3 points na. Bawat bayay di patatalo, buong barangay ay suportado. Kahit ano ang mangyari, sama-sama tayo. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na, MPBL na. Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. MPBL na. Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. Sa Luzon, sa Visayas, at Mindanao. MPBL, Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League.
Be out for the remainder of the season because of an injury. Marami pa ring kapalit dito si Will, as Quezon Huskers they're coming off a big win against Negros, 73-62, and it was a game where two players step up big time, Rodel Gravera and ito si Jason Opiso, and Gravera was named as the best player of that game, and Opiso naman tinulungan siya with a double-double. But again, the beauty of this team is that lahat halos are capable. You don't know who's going to be the best player of every game, just because, you know, lahat dito very capable of producing the numbers for them.
Yeah, that's true, but they won this game in double figures, but this was closer, you know, and Gravera, best game of the season so far for him with a double-double, 18 and 12. But this was a game wherein you know, una, dikit yung laban, sabay lumayo. Itong Quezon, they had a 14-point lead in the midway, the third quarter. Negros finished the quarter, the third, 12-0 run. Suddenly, it's only a 4-point game. LJ Gonzalez, he only had 6 points in this game. He did have 8 assists, but all of his 6 points came in the final canto when it mattered the most. And that's why they were able to pull away, along with the performance of Gravera and Opiso, as you mentioned.
Jason Opiso had a solid game, 14 points, 10 rebounds, and 2 assists, 9 points coming in the second half. And he's been a great addition para dito sa Quezon Huskers. Joined this team mid-season last year and somehow has kept his spot in the lineup kahit na maraming ang kinuha. Ito si Coach Eric Gonzalez. Para naman sa kabilang side, the Bicolandia Oragon still looking for their first victory, and they almost got it against Muntinlupa. They just fell short, 60-55 ang final score doon sa Orion Bataan as Bicolandia coming up short once again.
Was similar to the game of Quezon. This was close after one quarter. It was close the whole game, but nip and tuck. Ang problema lang nung dulo, banderang kapos itong Bicolandia. Both teams, as you see, Muntinlupa and itong Bicol, not shooting the ball particularly well. Pero Muntinlupa, had 10 more attempts in that game. Pero binawi naman ng Bicol sa free throws. Had 31 attempts. The problem was they missed 13 free throws. And how many times have we said in a basketball game? I would say 70% of the time it would boil down to the free throws. And to me, in that game, it boiled down to the free throws that affected the result of the game.
RJ Deles, it's been quite a frustrating season para sa kanya. And for someone, though, known to be a very resilient player, he has continued to really lead this Bicolandia team. 12 points in the last game against Muntinlupa to go with 6 rebounds and 2 steals and just 6 attempts para kay RJ. A player of his caliber can take more here in his ball game.
Ang bigat pa sa larong yan. Obviously, good performance for him. He was the only one to score in double figures para sa kabilang koponan. And compared to Muntinlupa in that game, who had 2. So imagine if he had a Robin in that game, they probably would have been able to pull it off and get that first win. Pero ngayon, babawi sila ngayong gabi.
And RJ Deles trying to lead the upset of the Quezon Huskers. Let's go to Richard Campos for the starting lineups.
Time to meet the starting lineups first. The Quezon Huskers. At forward number 77, Gab Banal. Guard number 29, Alvin Abundo. Playing center number 24, RJ Minerva. Power forward number 12, Rodel Gravera. And at guard number 10, Lucena Honorable Mayor Mark Alcala. The head coach is Eric Gonzalez. Assistant coaches, Bridget Dixon, Nash Rosella, Ed De La Torre, Luis Nolasco, Jonathan De Guzman, and Jeric Teng. Team manager, attorney Don Capunan. The team owners are Governor Dr. Helen Tan, Congressman attorney Mike Tan, and Mayor Ralph Lim. Now starting for Bicolandia Oragons. At forward number 2, David Velves. Playing center number 9, Jomar Santos. Forward number 10, RJ Deles. Guard number 11, Cyrus Llarena. And at point guard number 14, Rafi Reyes. The head coach is Raymond Valenzuela. His assistants are Jay Mariano, June Dizon, Gino Lodovice, Matt Sia, and Maverick Chua. Team manager Adrian Ang Lim, team owner Mark Tan.
The starting 5 presented by Buenas, Alvin Abundo, Mark Alcala, RJ Minerva, Rodel Gravera, and Gab Banal para sa Quezon. Rafi Reyes, Cyrus Llarena, Jomar Santos, RJ Deles, and David Velves para naman sa Bicolandia. So, Quezon Huskers will be looking to take win number 10 this season as Rodel Gravera comes up with a block on the first possession of Bicol.
Always a good start when you get the first defensive possession, with a stop.
Minerva drops it down low to Gab Banal. He is fouled by David Velves.
Got hit on the lip right there. And Gab Banal did not score well in the last game against Negros. Only 2 of 8 for 25%, 5 points. But did have, as we mentioned at the top of the conference, 7 assists along with 5 boards.
It's a hard foul galing kay Velves, and they have hit Banal on the lip area kanina. The first point of the ball game para sa Quezon Huskers. Rafi Reyes. Binigay kay David Velves. Tweety Santos. Binabantayan ni Gravera. Llarena, top of the key. Deles will fire and hit. RJ Deles.
RJ Deles came into this league, I believe, the first season. Correct me if I'm wrong, Valenzuela?
Yeah.
Yeah, first season. Valenzuela, one of 10 teams. Original part of that inaugural season, and really known as a role player, a defensive stopper. It's good to see him, looking for his shots offensively.
That's true. Reyes. Ball batted away. Recovered by Velves. Reyes to Llarena. Good defense there by Gab Banal, reading the sidestep of Llarena.
Gab Banal with a little careless turnover right there on the outlet pass. Ang ganda naman ng stop nila, pero babalik yung possession dito sa Bicol.
Llarena gustong makawala sa depensa. Lost the handle. Minerva binigay kay Abundo. Now with Gab Banal. Minerva running the floor. Nabitawan ng bola. Recovers. Banal quickly to Abundo. They swing it over to Gravera. Abundo will fire a three. In and out. Rebound battle ends up with Cyrus Llarena. Rafi Reyes. Llarena, baba kay Deles against Gravera. Deles, step back three. Short. Gets his own miss. Binigay kay Rafi Reyes. Reyes, aatake. Spin move. Naagaw ni Abundo. Alvin Abundo. Layup, wala. Gravera with the offensive rebound. Still no go. Yan, Cyrus Llarena. Umatake. Had Velves ahead of him.
On a 2-on-1. And you see the intention ng Quezon of crushing the boards. I believe they had 4 white shirts inside the paint to get an extra possession. The downside of that is that if you don't get the possession, it triggers a 2-on-1 on the other end, which happened. And to me, a 2-on-1, anytime that the defense fouls you and you don't convert, that's almost like a stop already, because tulad nito, na-miss yung first free throw. So you save a point or maybe 2.
Well, I was watching RJ Deles. He was pointing. Cyrus Llarena he was pointing at. There was a man ahead.
Right.
You could have given up that basketball.
Right. It's really simple. There's no formula really. It's not complicated rather on a 2-on-1. You drive the basket. Pag sumabay ang depensa, drop pass. Pag hindi sumabay, lay up. Ganun lang kasimple. The last thing that you want is a pull-up 3 on a 2-on-1 unless it's a game situation 3. In dying seconds or naghahabol ka.
And Quezon still looking for their first field goal. Elvis gets it back from Deles. Binigay kay Tweety Santos. Quick trigger. Wala. And Santos, the former Caloocan player. Gravera. Not the step. Umatake si Rodel Gravera. And he draws the foul. Makakuha siya ng 2 free throws.
Trying to make a case. Even. Bola daw. Pero kitang-kita yung hampas. As you see, Coach Raymond Valenzuela. Son of a legend.
Coach Turo.
Congratulations, by the way, to him and his coaching staff. Being named the head coach of La Consolacion College.
Oo.
First assistant doon, former teammate of mine, former UST Tiger, Jun Dizon.
Oo nga. Yan, nakita ko yung pictures.
Oo, kung di ako nagkakamali, dating player ni Coach Raymond din yan sa San Sebastian. Juniors, nung juniors.
4-2 ang ating score. The Oragons humingi ng timeout muna. 6 minutes and 35 seconds remaining sa ating first quarter. rebounding leaders this season. Number 3 ang Quezon. And syempre, number 1 ang Pampanga Giant Lanterns led by reigning MVP Justin Baltasar. But Quezon doing a solid job on the boards at almost 49 per ball game. And it's not the tallest of lineups in the MPBL,
Right.
but they do have players na very versatile dun sa 3, 4, 5 spots, no?
Right. And it supports the fact that rebounding is not just about height. It's all about activity and desire. Because looking at the numbers individually for Quezon, number 1, it's a collective effort tulad yung nabanggit mo. And at the same time, their leading rebounder is Robert Minerva at 8.4 per game. I have yet to see the numbers of Simon Sandagon, but I'm gonna bet that Minerva on eye test, because we've covered a handful of games already this season for Quezon, and it feels like he's really the leading rebounder. I have yet to see Sandagon's numbers.
No. And may and the thing about Quezon, pag nakikita mo yung mga big man like Gravera, Sandagon, may Minerva, for example, they are may certain profile or template itong mga players na to.
Correct.
They're very athletic. They can score.
Star in their role,
Yeah.
basically, and even a Gab Banal, as we talked about him through the years, former MVP. Clearly, he's not the same MVP 3 seasons ago, before the pandemic, which was 5 years ago. But he is still more than serviceable to his team because he's still a threat on the floor. Ang maganda rin kay Gab, because he's a big guard, they put the ball a lot in his hands. He makes good decisions on the floor. At maganda rin yung passing ability niya.
And speaking of that passing ability, it goes quickly to Minerva on the drop pass to Mayor Mark Alcala. Just won't go right there. A foul on Gab Banal on a driving RJ Deles. He'll go to the line for 2 free throws, RJ Deles.
Right. Coach Richie Tixon, the assistant of Quezon, arguing that nakatasan yung kamay, but I pretty much agree with this call, which if you don't notice, which is rare by the way, that I agree with him. But on that play, I thought yung timing ng pagkatalo ni Gab, he mistimed the jump, and RJ Deles did a good job of creating contact. Ito makikita natin. Right there, nauna kasi yung talon eh.
Yep, and RJ Deles now with 6 points in the ball game. Isang pangalawa, 7-4. Alcala for 3. Yes!
Mas gusto ang 3 points.
Oo. Ayos malapit ni Mayor Mark. Tied at 7. Reyes to Alanes for 3. Yes! 10-7. Bicolandia in the lead. LJ Gonzalez is in the ball game. Kasama si Jason Opiso. Hinihingi ni Gab Banal against Rafi Reyes. Swings it over to Mayor Mark Alcala.
Nice.
Shot fake. Short on the jumper. Rebound Alanes. Shaq Alanes. Umatake. Leaves it to Reyes. Llarena is open from the corner.
Short.
And ball will go back the other way. Here's Mayor Mark Alcala para sa ating 3-point shot brought to you by Extreme One-Stop Shop Appliances. On the other end, it was Shaq Alanes naman. These are back-to-back 3-pointers for both teams. 10-7 namang pa dito ang Oragons. Jadel Fuentes in the game, and Cyrus Torres. LJ Gonzalez short on the jumper. Rafi Reyes for Bicolandia. Pete Santos. That's a walk.
Sayang, nakastop sila on the other end. Could have trimmed this lead down, or maybe even tied this game with a 3, but they end up with a turnover against Quezon.
3 turnovers now for Bicolandia. Wala pa sa Quezon, but they are down, the Huskers. LJ Gonzalez. No resistance whatsoever on that layup, 10-9.
Smooth sailing yung layup na yun in the paint for LJ.
Javier to Alanes. Foul on Judel Fuentes.
Will they give them free throws? Will they give him free throws?
Tingnan natin yung nangyari dito. LJ got the step on Rafi Reyes and no help dun sa gitna. Easy 2 para kay LJ Gonzalez.
That's just too easy though. I know it's LJ, but the on-ball defense and at the same time the help defense.
Well, how do you guard LJ Gonzalez? I know you've spent a lot of time studying his game in your role at UP, Coach Christian.
You gotta give him different looks because he's such a dynamic guard. Like, I feel that he has that ability to turn the switch on in terms of this quarter. Papaganahin ko si Cyrus. This quarter, score ako ng 15. This quarter, I'm gonna drive and bait the defense. This quarter, in the last quarter, I'm gonna take the game-winning shot. So I think you're gonna have to break his rhythm all throughout the game, especially in the ball screen situations, giving him different looks. Sometimes hard hedge. Sometimes you could bet against his shot. He's not really a great jump shooter, especially from the 3. So at times,
binibigay mo.
mas gusto mong not really bigay, pero you want to bait him to take that shot and at the same time have a good late contest still as Prince Rivero. First time to check in, first game back for him after a long time.
Yeah, first it's his season debut.
Right.
So welcome back, Prince Rivero. But Lordy Casajeros makes it a 4-point lead for Bicol, and binaba naman ni Judel Fuentes agad. 12-13.
Going back to your question, that's why sobrang tuwa ako nung nag-pro kagad. Etong si Ronjay Abarientos after season 84. Those two in the backcourt was such a headache. So much of a headache. Kinailangan na namin maggamot bago mag-viewing. Pampatanggalan ng sakit ng ulo.
Grabe. You know, two
easily 40 points.
Yeah, two very good individually brilliant players. The fast break of the game brought to you by New Star. Win to the max. One man fast break.
Another layup. Hindi po replay yan nung unang layup niya. Ibang layup na po ito. Magkamukha lang.
Cyrus Torres. Fuentes. No good on that jumper. Alanes.
Muntik na maagawan. Just unable to complete the steal is LJ. You see LJ, two things, gotta make sure that you protect the ball. Second, if he tries to get the ball, you better be strong enough. That shoulder has to be strong enough to take the bump against him. He's a big, stocky guard.
Fuentes goes behind the back. Cyrus Torres now. Mid-range J, that won't go. Rafi Reyes quickly to Alanes. The sidestep from Shaq Alanes.
Casual sidestep, the most casual sidestep probably this season that you'll see. Halos hindi na tumalon.
Great move from Shaq Alanes. Always had that since his days at Lyceum, as Rivero will get his first 2 points of the season.
Can't be happy if you're Coach Raymond Belenzona, especially in that possession. All 5 white shirts watching Prince Rivero dive to the basket, uncontested.
And this is our play of the game, brought to you by Buenas and Jose Fuentes. It's a pretty bounce pass para kay Prince Rivero's. Seems to be in really good shape right now.
So far. And anytime you've missed time because of injury, yung timing mo, yan yung hinahanap mo. But eye test-wise, physically, he looks good. Cyrus Torres hits a 3.
Yeah, the bench mob of Quezon working right now. Pero Lordy Casajeros cutting the deficit to 2. Jairus Torres for 3.
E-check.
Casajeros on the run. Casajeros puts on the brakes. Jumper won't go. LJ Gonzalez. That's a foul on Casajeros.
Duty foul for him to stop the fast break. 3-on-2 right there.
Wala pa sa penalty ang Bicolandia. And Saitanan and Topeng Lagrama papasok na dito para sa Quezon Huskers. And Prince Rivero will sit down kasama si LJ Gonzalez.
Good quality minutes, especially the first game back, no, for Prince Rivero. Had 1 assist, 2 points in 3 minutes of play.
Monteliano misses. Casajeros.
Mali yung pinasahan. ang mabigat doon, iba na yung kulay. Yung pinasahan mo, walang buhok pa eh. Si Alanes may buhok naman eh. So hindi na puwing itong si Casajeros. Eto.
Why do you have something against people who don't have hair?
No, I'm just saying.
Come on.
Usually we would say, di ba, mistakenly, di ba, usually coach napapasahan from the inside to the outside of player, di ba? On that regard, or in that situation, naka-black and white naman si official number 15 eh. Tapos, di ba? May pantakip naman si ano, si Alanes sa ulo. So talaga turnover yon.
Yun yung mga difficult to fathom na turnover. Alanes. Dennis, no good. That's last touch on Chris Javier. Ikaw talaga, you're being hard on our referee, Michael Kinay, ha?
Hindi naman. I can just relate so much. You know?
Napasubo si referee Michael Kinay doon as that ends our first quarter. 22-17. Okay lang siya. And let's watch some of the highlights of that first period. That's RJ Deles.
Alam mo, pag wala yung highlight ni referee Michael Kinay dito, uwian na. Dapat nandito yan.
Kaya nga eh. LJ Gonzalez with a couple of layups. Judel Fuentes working wonders with Prince Rivero. Welcome back, Prince. After that layoff to start the season. This first quarter score is brought to you by GameX. GameX Sports, the official online basketball ending partner of the MPBL. Basta ending, GameX.
Welcome back to the MPBL. Mga kariga, last game I talked about Coach Eric Gonzalez's attention to detail at ngayon kitang-kita na naman ang ugali niyang ganito as he shared na Negros Muscovados daw ang team na pinaka-pinaghandaan niya this season. He had to watch 5 games of Negros to prepare enough according to his standards. Ito raw kasi ang upbringing niya kay Coach Binky Favis when he was an assistant coach in UST at player pa nila si Coach Emer Oreta. Now his religious preparation is inspired by his Quezon Huskers na nagbibigay ng impressive effort mula pre-season pa. Kaya he reiterated their flawless 9-0 is earned, not given. Today, wala si Naronio, Sandagon, Torres, Canon at Bunag para kala Fuentes, Rivero, Alcala, Minerva, Saitanan at Marasigan. Let's see if this group can continue the effort given by Sandagon and company last game. Back to you guys.
Thank you so much, Sydney. And I'm sure Christian Luanzon is also very much aware sa attention to detail ni Coach Eric.
Oh, yes. Actually, naunang coach ko pa si Coach Eric before si Coach Gold in St. Stephen, because the year we stepped in high school, from elementary to high school, yes, hindi pa grade 7, grade 8. grade 9 no time na yun. That was a time when Coach Gold tied the knot. As you see, the first quarter field goal, 6 of 17 for Bicolandia, 4 of 24.
7 of 24.
7 of 24 rather for Quezon. 3-point shooting, 50% for Quezon. Having 8 attempts, making 4, 2 of 8 naman para sa Bicol. But this is only a 3-point game.
Marasigan with the offensive rebound. Topeng Lagrama. Binigay kay Mateliano from the corner. And Nork Mateliano, one of the things that Quezon really addressed with this lineup during the offseason is shooting.
Right.
Coach Christian. Now, there's just so many of them. Marasigan on his way to the cup. Basket and one.
Naikinatuwa naman ng buong bench nitong Quezon. Marasigan, correct me if I'm wrong, si Delph. His first game
As well.
sa MPBL. As a part of this lineup, you see this perfect pass right on the money, Marasigan. Strong finish. Yan pa, may foul pa.
He really had to keep his focus there, Marasigan. 28-19. And as we mentioned, you know, the shooting problems have been addressed, no? Itong si Mateliano, adding Judel Fuentes in the lineup.
Cyrus Torres.
Cyrus Torres.
Even si Mayor Alcala. Ayan, no? On
Alcala
cue.
for 3.
Hindi.
Too strong. Mateliano, easy 2. And Quezon, first double-digit lead for them this second quarter. Alfonso gives it up to Alanes. Gustong bumawi. Yes.
Almost 10 points per ball game for Shaq Alanes. Has 9 already.
Domark Mateliano umatake using some English on that drive as he continues to play well. 7 points now para kay Domark.
Almost feels like a free lane every time Quezon drives the ball to the basket. But at the same time, the 2 offensive possessions by Bicolania, the last 2, open shots from downtown.
Alcala inside to Saitanan. Great pass. Amir Mark Alcala para kay Jesse Saitanan.
So this is what we talked about, the lack of rotation defensively for Bicol. Usually you would have a defender role already to tag on the weak side, whether it's the high side or the low side, depending on your defensive principles. Deles right there, late already. Saitanan, another 3-point play coming up for Quezon.
Unable to complete the 3-point play, Jesse Saitanan. There's Alfonso. Chris Xavier, 3-pointer. That's short. Gab Banal quickly to Topeng Lagrama. What a pass para dito kay Mayor Mark Alcala. He'll get 2 free throws. And Mayor Mark, we've spoken to him about his routine dito sa Liga ng Bawat Pilipino. 3-point shot brought to you by Extreme One-Stop Shop Appliances. That's an Alfonso knocking down the 3 ball.
As you see, Lagrama went under the screen. Malalim, no? And Alfonso obviously had no choice but to shoot that one, and makes it Alcala after being fouled. Mayor Alcala.
Yeah.
This is the first one.
And he's been quite busy lately. Ito si Mayor Mark Alcala, 6 points per ball game, 2.3 rebounds. In fact, you know, he's been struggling to get some time with the Quezon Huskers sa kanilang mga ensayo, but you know, he's been there for a while now, so pretty much alam niya na yung sistemang tinatakbo, Coach Christian, and it's all about just, you know, getting some workouts in, because number one, his primary responsibility is the city of Lucena.
Correct. Now that's why you would expect his teammates would not even mind, first and foremost. And dahil nga, tulad na nabanggit mo, pangalawang responsibilidad niya lang ito, no? As a teammate dito sa Quezon. This is the nice drive and kick, Casajeros.
That's the second assist for Mayor Mark as he finds Gab Banal for that 3 ball.
A little late on the closeout. Banal has to really feel good about hitting that shot. Especially how he struggled in the last game, only shooting 2 of 8 from the field. You look at the scoring this quarter, +7 na ang Quezon. Wala pa tayong halfway in the second quarter. Kaya unti-unti binubuksan ng Quezon ang larong ito ng malaking kalamangan. 12 na.
Yeah, Lanes misses the first free throw already with 9 points in the ball game. Averaging 9.8 for the season, in and out on the second. Alvin Abundo is back in the game. Jodel Fuentes now with Gabanal. Back to Jodel. He'll fire and hit. Jodel Fuentes. Matik. Ang kanyang tres. 40-25.
Already the 7th three-pointer of Quezon in this game. So if you're Bicol, want to give yourselves a chance. Better close out and take away the shot.
Casajeros answers with a 2-pointer.
Delaying the game.
It's just a warning on Jomar Santos or
Tweety.
delay of game.
So do we call him X now? X Santos?
Bakit? Bakit?
Hindi na Twitter ang tawag sa X.
Tweety.
Ha?
Tweety, hindi Twitter.
Din yun Hindi Xy Santos.
Oh my goodness. Wow. You and your jokes, Mr. Luanson.
That wasn't a joke. Actually, that's the worst part of it. I was serious. How dare you think that was a joke?
Well, you tried to pull a joke on me earlier today, and I was just barely, in my senses.
You ignored it. You think I don't remember? Nakala mo nakalimutan ko yung Wendell Ramos. Hindi mo pinansin si Wendell Comboy. Hindi mo pinansin kanina nung first game.
Ayoko. I refuse to dignify the joke.
Tara na, commercial break na.
40-27, timeout muna tayo. Quezon Huskers, their next 3 games. Babalik sila dito next Thursday against the Caloocan Batang Kankalu. That should be a game to look forward to. Sarangani, kalaban din nila hindi Iloilo.
Kunyari ka pang hindi natawa nung commercial break, nag-YouTube ka kagad, sinerch mo Bubblegang episodes.
Grabe.
Eto, Tweety nag-miss dun sa kanyang napakadalisa ng layup. Pero ito, Fuentes, 5-point swing.
Grabe. Jodel Fuentes, just like that, 9 points. That's incredible shooting here from Quezon. That's 3-pointer number 8. Itong first half natin. Alanes. Bumawi, wala. Bagsak si Deles sa Nabundo. Takbo si Gabanal. Layup is good. 6 na puntos para kay Gabanal. Reyes. Tweety Santos. Wala. Nabundo. Nakuha ni Deles. Naagaw ni LJ. Could not complete the steal though.
Tweety Santos, in 4 attempts, has missed all of his threes.
And this is the fast break of the game, brought to you by New Star. Win to the max. Gabanal with the finish. Michael Macabalug has been inserted into the ball game. Chris Javier returns para kay Tweety Santos.
15 fast break points already in the first half given up by Bicol against this unbeaten Quezon Huskers team.
Nakabalog trying to get past Gabanal, gives it up to Javier. Nakapwesto siya against Minerva. The turnaround shot. There's a foul on RJ Minerva.
2 hands on the hip. Ito yung tinawag, no? The thing is, one thing I noticed with the officials, generally on the post, if the player, the offensive player, is still not on the move, you have two hands. Especially without resistance, hindi nila pipituhan. Pero tulad ng huling nangyari, no, kaya pinituhan si Minerva. Javier was about to get into his move on that spin fade. At sakto, may konting tulak kahit na walang masyadong force yung tulak na yon. Oftentimes, officials will blow the whistle.
Yeah, referee Caro Guay was the one who was there. Confirmation on the foul, Javier. Oh, we've confirmed that already. I wonder why there are still question marks. Well, they will challenge. They will challenge the foul. Yeah, when we return, we will get the result. Babalik kami dito sa Caloocan Sports Complex.
The challenge made by the Quezon Huskers is unsuccessful. Foul on RJ Minerva.
So unsuccessful, unchallenged na to. There, the left hand of RJ Minerva.
The thing is, we always say, kahit ako, guilty ako na ito, you're looking for consistency sa mga tawag. But sometimes you cannot expect the officials to be consistent in such a way wherein it's situational. What do I mean by that? It's a 17-point game. We're only in the second quarter. If this was the fourth quarter, if this was the fourth quarter and it's a close game, most likely hindi ipipito yung mga ganong tiki-tak fouls.
Yeah. Fuentes, binigay kay Banal. Against Deles to the corner. Three-pointer, wala. Reyes with a rebound. Here's that Nera. Binigay kay Javier for the 2 points. Here's Javier. 45-31. 14-point lead. And LJ Gonzalez muffs the layup. Judel. Back to LJ. Back to Judel from the corner. Wala. RJ Minerva for 2. That's 4 actually para dito sa Bicol. They had an opportunity. Muntik na mawala yung bola sa dalawang player pero wala pa rin bumalik.
Right. Just boils down to the type of effort, the type of poor effort they have displayed so far. That's why they're trailing right now. Biggest lead of 16. Trailing this game. Papasok muli si Prince Rivero at si Gravera. Papalitan si Matiliano at si Minerva.
Also in the ball game is JR Nangsang. First time niya sa larong to. Iba ni makabalog. Rocky Reyes. Nabitawan ng bola. Chris Javier able to recover. Takes the handoff. Takes the 3. Misses. And LJ Gonzalez will lead the break. Torres back to LJ. Under 3 minutes remaining in the second period. Gonzalez with a drive. Gravera, the extra pass. Torres for 3. Yes!
Their 9th 3 of the ball game. And it's very likely that their three-point shooting mix will be in double figures the way Bicol has been defending the first half, and a much needed basket from Rafi Reyes that time. Feels like their first field goal in a long time.
50-33, LJ.
Ito na, pang-sampu.
Torres again. That won't go. Labas muna kay LJ Gonzalez.
Hindi pa.
8 to shoot para kay LJ. Gonzalez wants to dance, fires a 3. It's good.
Yun na yun.
7 points for LJ Gonzalez. It's a 20-point advantage.
53 points in the first half. 30 points coming from the great beyond in the first half. And shooting at a high clip of 50%. 10 of 20 itong Quezon.
And LJ Gonzalez goes back to the bench. Binalik si Domark Mateliano. Javier Reyes against Salonga. Umatake si Rafi Reyes. He gets the foul and he also gets the basket to count.
Once upon a time, Rafi Reyes was one of the more athletic guards in Philippine basketball and college basketball as he played for the Red Warriors. At that time, still able to blow by his defender going to his left and complete the three-point play, finishing with his right hand.
17-point lead for the Huskers. Gravera thought about it. Umatake si Rodel Gravera, draws the foul on Nangsang.
I'm also proud to say he's a former teammate. Inabot ka, Rafi Reyes.
Rafi Reyes, wow. Lucky fan of the game brought to you by Buenas. Tuwan-tuwa ang batang to after the 3-ball galing kay LJ Gonzalez.
Had a good chat with him before the start of the first game. To si Rafi Reyes, and he was with Larena, no? Kanilang home group, si Cyrus Larena. And during, in between of our convos, he goes, "Tara na, Kuya Rafi." Sabi ko sa kanya, "Oh, alam mo na yung pakiramdam ngayon, ikaw na kinukuya."
Dati kinukuya ka rin.
Ako kasi ang kinukuya dati. Sabi nga niya, buti nga si Cyrus daw, itong si Larena, kuya ang tawag sa kanya, yung iba daw kasi tito.
Diyan sa team na yan.
Diyan sa team na yan. Malapit niya na rin patulan.
54-36, Gravera. To Salonga from the corner. That's short. Reyes on the move. Rafi. Down low they go. Javier is able to draw the foul on Domark Mateliano. And Bicol staying aggressive, pushing the floor, pushing the ball at every opportunity.
This is probably the only stretch wherein you're feeling Bicol, building momentum, no? After the stop on the other end, fast break on the other end. Yan lang. Ang maganda sana kung pumasok din yung 3-point play opportunity. Nagbintis pa yung unang free throw niya of 2.
0 for 2 para kay Chris Javier.
It's almost like a turnover, no?
54-36, Mateliano, Torres, Gravera. Spin, kick out, Mateliano, 3.
Just no adjustment whatsoever from Bicol. You would think that after 3-4 makes of Quezon, you would close out harder. That has not been the case this first half.
Delez will hit the 3. 11 points para kay RJ Delez. Mateliano nagmamadali. Torres, Gravera. His 3 is good.
So some people would say, grabe yung shooting ng Quezon. Swerte. Hindi po swerte yan. Iniinsayo ng mabuti yan. At the same time, natutulungan pa sila because of the lack of effort ng depensa nitong Bicol.
And
there's a difference.
yeah, and also the threes, yung pagtanggap ng bola, gaano sila kalibre.
Galing sa sistema.
Oo. Torres to Mateliano. Another 3. Wala. And the foul, as the clock expired, it looks like may free throw pa itong si Rodel Gravera.
That was a wide open 3 and it feels like all 11 makes. Tama? All 11, 12 all 12 three-pointers have been wide open shots for Quezon. And that's more than luck.
No. And here's the call right here. Certainly.
May oras pa?
Wala na. Okay. What a show of firepower para dito sa Quezon Huskers. They take a 60-39 lead at the break. This halftime score is brought to you by GameX Sports, the official online basketball ending partner of the MPBL. Basta ending, GameX. Meanwhile, panoorin nyo ang ating top 10 plays of the week. Last 2 minutes brought to you by GameX, the official online ending partner of the MPBL.
What a shot.
The first and original online basketball ending.
Oh, what a shot in spite of struggling. Look at this one. Crossover between, stop on a dime, double clutch in midair, bottom.
It rattles that one in.
Manala. Screen by Tyrone. Robbie onto Carlo. Lastimosa will drive. He loves that.
Ooh,
Wow! JR Kaasi with a rejection.
Not just the basket, it's how you stop that attack. Look at here. Carlo drives. Oh, right there. JR Kasi says, no, not this time.
Shot also from Bonifacio.
Oh, Sleet.
What a move!
Ganado si Patrick Sleet. Check out this goal from Patrick Sleet. Spin, gather and the spin, and the finish right there. 2 points, and he's got 4 in the ball game.
The block. Manzo ahead to Montero. Montero goes to the baseline. Reverse layup. He's good. Para kay Joshua Montero.
How about that shot? Too deep inside, but still able to put enough English to that finish. Akala mo wala na siyang pupuntahan dun eh, no?
Exactly.
Nagawan pa ng paraan.
I was very surprised that he went up for that reverse.
Dalawang matitinding defense.
Thomas Torres with the rebound. Rodel Gravera, watch out! Oh! Rodel Gravera!
Highlight.
The runway cleared, and he took off and finished with authority. Rodel Gravera.
Tapena has a mismatch and then he has Torres. Highlight.
Yes, stuffs it home. Tiningnan pa yung depensa eh. Ano, cha-challenge ba to? But no way. Rodel Gravera.
Daughter. That's Beichong. CBC. The ball on the deck.
Oh,
Slaughter
man! That's done.
Greg Slaughter with a two-handed jam. Welcome to the MPBL, Greg Zilla. Jamming that one home with authority.
He had 2 big men on him, on Carl Brian Cruz, and really just left that entire side of the floor to Greg.
3-point lead for Quezon City. Watch out for the three-pointer para dito sa Batangas. MJ for 3. Yes! 5.5 seconds remaining. Are. Gustong bumawi. Paeng misses. And we are going to overtime. Are goes down on that pick, and MJ De La Virgen straight and through with that three-pointer to tie the game. That was a good 6 feet from the line.
Oo.
Sarao. Against Gabayni. Oh, what a move. What a move. What a move.
Has to be in the top 10. Excellent footwork by Sarao. Oh, we gotta see it not only once, but twice. This is just a masterpiece. Spin, fake, spin, up and under.
That's a buenas play of the game. JP Sarao.
Actually, may gumagawa rin yan sa side ng Bulacan eh. Kaya lang si Paulo Hubalde din.
And he turns it over here. Ubalde looks tired. Manligues will sky and score.
Flex it over Manligues. What a move!
We definitely do have to see that one more time. Between the legs at may oras pa para magtimpla ng kape sa ere. Daryl Manligues What a sequence coming from Valenzuela's starting point guard. Take a look at that again. 0-3 in motion.
8 here in the period. Slade. Strip. Agawan sa bola. Rayson has it. Ahead to Gozum. Corteza. Baltazar! Justin Baltazar with a trademark throwdown at the Brenzy Gal Convention Center.
Great setup there by Miggy Corteza. Ang ganda ng pass back sa Del.
Here it is. You can hear the crowd roaring after this dunk by Justin Baltazar. The Giant Lanterns up by 4. 2:33 remaining in the third.
back inside the Caloocan Sports Complex kung saan ang Quezon Huskers are torching the Bicolandia Oragon 60-39. 12 3-pointers in the first half para sa Quezon Huskers, and anytime you give up 12 3-pointers, I'm pretty sure, and you know, 12 3-pointers and plus hindi ka pa masyado nagdedepensa, you're bound to, you know, trail by double digits, and that's what happened to Bicol in that first half.
You hit the nails right there. Give up. That's the thing, the phrase. Because everything, even though it looks like somebody is closing out to an offensive player, regardless of who it is, there was no adjustment. It was always a short closeout, not to mention tulad ng mga sitwasyon na ganito, every time somebody rolled to the basket, whether it was, you know, a Saitanan or a Rivero, the first tagger was not even there or was late to get there. Everything just going Quezon's way. The good news about Bicol, Sedelf, everything was in the first half. Now, if they change their mindset, if they come with a sense of urgency, you know, to try to come back in this game, this is only a 21-point lead. I say only because how many times have we seen teams being down, you know, by 20, maybe even 25, and having that intention to really catch up, to really try to put themselves in a position to win? Well, let's see if that's the case for Bicol here to start at least the third quarter.
Bicolandia being led by Shaq Alanes with 9 points, but Quezon, who was led by Domark Matiliano with 10 points, they had 12 players scoring in that first half, Christian.
Including a player like Felipe Maresigan, who just played his first official MPBL game this season and was able to score right away on a three-point play. So everything clicking for Quezon right now, whether it's a two-point shot or a three.
There, Mark Alcala, no call right there. His last touch on David Velves. Oh, Lagrama, Alcala, Yabanal, and RJ Minerva. Oh, no, but he's there. Oh, RJ Minerva.
Practice shot. So I guess that answers my question. Usually the first possession says it all.
4 points para kay RJ Minerva. David Velves will drive, drop pass. Javier puts it in for 2.
One of the few bright moments offensively for Bicol. Nice drop pass by Velves to Javier.
Banal, binabantay ni Alanes. Banal on the drive. Opiso all alone, and Jason Opiso knocks down the mid-range jumper. First 2 points para kay Jason Opiso, 13th player on the score sheet para dito sa Quezon.
Sinasabi siguro niya kay Robert, no, kung kaya mo, kaya ko rin. Same spot yun eh, short corner. Ito si Robert makakaagaw, 3-on-1.
There, Alcala puts it in for 2, and the Huskers
toying.
Yep, easy. 25-point lead for Quezon. Javier. That won't go. Topeng Lagrama. Ahead to Banal. Wala. And Alanes back the other way for the layup.
4-point swing right there for Bicol as Banal misses a gimme on a fast break. Alanes, the only player in double figures so far for Bicol.
Here's Lagrama. Alcala will drive. Alcala puts it in. Basket and one para kay Mark Alcala.
The blue shirts can only point fingers right now as even Mayor Alcala, really known as a shooter, the way he has scored this season, this time drives it hard to the basket. May kasama pang foul.
Alcala looking to complete the three-point play. 5 points. Make that 10. 5 points here in the second half.
Early candidate for BPG.
Deles inside. Rafi Reyes.
Second player in double figures, Mayor Mark.
And a
Pareha
foul.
sila ni Matiliano.
Oo. A foul on Topeng Lagrama. And let's turn you over to Sydney Crespo.
Malaking challenge para kay Coach Raymond Valenzuela ang kanyang incomplete lineup, most especially without his 2-point guards Marvin Lee at Mark Q. This issue with injuries and health are hindering them to secure their first win. Kaya lalong doble effort nga raw ang kailangan nila in their games moving forward. Tulad na lang dito versus Quezon, their original plan was to stop the fast break points of the Huskers at mag-sprint back on defense, but they still haven't done that properly. At the half, pinaalala sa Bicolandia na bilisan pa at magpakita ng kumpiyansa sa offense. Lalo na daw sa free throws kasi binigyan nila ito ng oras kahapon. Back to you guys.
Maraming salamat, Sydney. And free throw numbers so far, 6 of 13. Parang wala nagbago kahit binigyan ng oras kahapon.
I tell you, even if they shot the ball all 7 misses, this would still be a blowout game. So the free throws is the least of their concerns right now. And one thing that a word Sydney mentioned right there, yung effort. Yun talaga nawawala para sa Bicol. Especially halfway. Nag-start to halfway ng first quarter. No first 5 minutes, okay pa sila eh.
Target practice na lang dun para kay RJ Minerva. RJ Dennis. Mintis ang kanyang tira. Topeng Lagrama. Quickly to Mark Alcala. Alcala. And David Velves giving up the foul on Mayor Mark. Using that sidestep. Mark Alcala had to, after that game against Batangas, I was at home. He immediately jumps into action as a public servant. Kasi nga, binagyo nga itong Quezon nung panahon na yun.
Right.
And he gets his own miss. Alcala, no go on the stick back. Minerva. Lagrama. 5 on the shot clock. Topeng. Lagrama inside. That won't go. Oh, Piso with another opportunity. (76-46). Javier.
A lot of contact right here. I believe Gab Banal was trying to foul Shaq Alanes to make a substitution dahil may dalawang white shirts daw, Fuentes and Saitanan. Pero ito, 4-on-2. Wow. 2 wins.
Yeah, naagaw pa ni Javier, and David Velves will lay it in for 2. Lagrama to Minerva.
Now for the people watching at home, I don't only have beside me an anchor, but also an what do you call that? An Instagram videographer.
We wear many hats in this league.
Talk about hitting 2 birds with 1 stone.
Kukuhanan na naman tayo niyan sa mga pinagsasabi mo. Last week, ang dami nating airtime sa Kalasyaw. Just talking about...
That's the whole point of it.
Update, guys. Hindi po yung hati nung driving nung time na yon. Tinulugan po ako ni Christian Wanson pa uwi.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, tinulugan niya po ako.
It happened a long time ago. And I don't even remember kung ano talaga yung nangyari. I beg to differ.
76-48. Here's Gabanal. Marasigan is in the game. Lagrama fires from way out. Topeng Lagrama.
Nagdalawang isip pa. Usually, shots like that, you would expect them to miss it. Pero not tonight for Quezon, who has shot the lights out dito sa larong ito.
Gabanal with a rebound. Saitanan in position down low. That's great footwork.
Footwork. Barbecue chicken.
It's a great move. Galing kay Jesse Saitanan. 81-48 now.
Baka yun ang post-game recovery meal nila. Malay mo.
Malay mo, malapit lang.
Barbecue chicken.
Fuentes, Marasigan, the kick out to Saitanan, Lagrama, ball zipping around, and ooh, sayang. Fuentes able to recover. Marasigan will fire and hit. Yeah, everything going in para sa Quezon.
Basketball is all about rhythm, and kumbaga sa kanta, sa simula pa lang ng larong ito, ang ganda na ng rhythm eh. Yung kantahan nitong Quezon, easy to once again even after a made basket.
86-51. Nagrama giving up the foul para makapasok si Alvin Abundo and Maeng Salonga. And Alvin Abundo started this ball game. And everything just, but nobody was there. 6-7 feet away from Marasigan.
It's been that kind of a night. Not only for Bicol, but also us, the fans watching.
86-53 now. Alfonso with the drive, blowing past Salonga. Nobody there for the help. Hindi niya nakompleto ang 3-point play. Alfonso with a hang time move. No good. Abundo. 50 to Salonga. Judel Fuentes sa ilalim. Marasigan. Knock out to Salonga for 3. Wala. Cyrus Larena nakuha ang bola for Bicol.
Quezon right now, they have 3 guards. 3 guards on the floor. Salonga, Fuentes, and Abundo.
Abundo. Salonga will fire again. That won't go in. Makabalog finds Alfonso for 3. Yes! And Justin Alfonso hikes his tally to 8 points in the ball game.
5 quick ones.
15 of 30 still para dito sa Quezon from beyond the arc. 7 of 24 for Bicol. Alfonso into double figures.
7 straight points for Alfonso in the last minute.
Abundo. Salonga will drive and get the 2 points. It's back to a 30-point lead. Casajeros with a tough shot. 10 puntos na para kay Lordy. Minute and 45 remaining here in the third.
What? It's only the third?
It's only the third quarter, my friend. Salonga, trap, naagaw ni Larena. Takbo ang Bicol. Cyrus Larena against Saitanan. He draws the foul on Jesse Saitanan.
Sometimes, maybe for our viewers, you would question, bakit pa-foul pa doon si Saitanan? You're up by 38. And to me, that speaks of the kind of culture that meron itong Quezon Huskers.
Yeah, his free throw is brought to you by Extreme Appliances and subok at kompletong appliance brand ng Pilipinas.
Which is valuing each possession regardless of the score, whether you're up by a bunch or down. Because it's all about having a winning attitude. It's all about creating habits. It's all about building those habits towards the next game, towards the next 2 games, towards the playoffs, towards the next round, towards the finals. It's always about big picture, especially for the winning teams. The unbeaten team especially.
That's true.
Like Quezon.
7 points para kay Saitanan. 16 3-pointers for Quezon. Saitanan. Drop step. Layup is good. Jesse Saitanan, nagustuhan mo yung move na yun?
That's how bad it is. Itong depensa. Pati si JC Santana, naboblow by na ng depensa. So yes, nagustuhan ko yung galaw na yon. No question.
Yung depensa, ayaw lang.
Ayaw na ayaw. Oo.
93-60.
We would be fooling ourselves if we said yes. We have a lot, marami rin tayong mga smart viewers, ha. Tignan mo naman dito, ayun.
This play of the game is brought to you by Buenas. At some point, Jesse Saitanan, I'm sure na feature niyan sa play of the game brought to you by Buenas, but hindi sa ganung galaw for sure.
Tama.
Once in a blue moon.
Hindi yung tatlo ang dinaanan.
Former Mapua Cardinal Jesse Saitanan has seen action for, I believe, Imos here in the previous seasons. And 30 seconds remaining in the third. 32-point lead for the Huskers. Fuentes, too strong. Makabalog on the run. Umatake, Mike Makabalog, no call. Ambundo. And they will go for the final attempt dito sa ating third quarter. Ambundo. Salonga. Ball fake, nabitawan ng bola. That is last touch on the Oragons. 2.3 seconds remaining. Fuentes for three. And that will do it. 3 quarters down dito sa laban ng Quezon. The number 1 team in the South against the Bicolandia Oragons. We're still looking for their first win of the season. Mayor Mark Alcala, one of 2 players in double figures. And Marasigan contributing very well in his debut in the MPBL. And of course, this Jesse Saitanan move highlighting that dominance of the Quezon Huskers at the end of the third quarter. 93-61. This third quarter scores brought to you by GameX. GameX Sports, the official online basketball ending partner of the MPBL. Basta ending, GameX. Presenting our Suzuki Muscular and Sporty fan of the game. Just like the Avenis, do more and achieve more with the Muscular and Sporty scooter from Suzuki. The Avenis, oras na para magmotor. Cyrus Torres, Mark Alcala topping La Grama. Rodel Gravera and Prince Rivero, the 5 for Quezon to start the fourth. JR Nangsang, Tweety Santos as Prince Rivero puts it in. That's a trademark reverse layup galing kay Prince. Nice to see him back in action.
Malaking bagay yung mga ganong galaw at ganong klaseng basket, no, na nakukondisyon mo yung isip mo as you see the quarter scoring. Clearly dominated the second and the third quarter after only trailing by 5 itong Bicol. But talk about a runaway train. Etong Quezon truly has ran away in this game.
Cyrus Torres, that time Casajeros dumoble sa effort niya sa pag-close out kay Cyrus Torres. Forcing that miss. Casajeros. Reyes with a one-hander. Short. Gravera with a rebound. Ahead to Alcala.
He should shoot this. Good pass.
Takbo si Cyrus Torres. Nice pass galing kay here Mark Alcala with that bounce pass. 97-63. Wala man lang sumigaw dun sa Bicol na may patakbo ng trailer.
Oo, nakababa yung depensa, no? Pero hindi nila nakita. Good effort daw sa parte ni Cyrus Torres.
Already Casajeros knocking down the 3. 97-66. Alcala too strong. Torres with a rebound. Alcala will drive and miss the layup. Put back galing kay Prince Rivero. Casajeros. RJ Deles will take the three. Air ball. Tweety Santos is fouled. May Cyrus Torres. And 99-66 ang ating score with 8 minutes and 2 seconds remaining. This free throw is brought to you by Extreme Appliances, ang subok at kompletong appliance brand ng Pilipinas. Topeng Lagrama. All over but the final score, to say the least, is Rodel Gravera. Nabitawan ng bola dito. Casajeros on the run. Lordy with a jumper. Yes, sir. 15 in the ball game para kay Lordy Casajeros.
It's a quiet 15 points.
Yeah. Medyo malaki na yung lamang nung simulang pumasok yung mga tira ni Lordy Casajeros. So Cyrus Torres.
Ayan, hindi quiet yan. Kasi pang 17 na 3 points na yan ng Quezon. On their way, it seems, to the 20 mark. 23-point make mark. 7 minutes ba to? It wouldn't surprise us if they even reach 23 at least.
Some long faces on that bench. 102-69. Alcala. Gravera ngayon. Torres for 3. Yes.
18. 3-point makes.
Yung nakason. You know what happens pag... Alam mo naman, tumitira ng test yun, di ba?
Correct.
Reyes, labas kay Tweety. Casajeros had to adjust. Anticipating the defender. Casajeros libre. Yes. And right now, trading baskets would just not cut it para dito sa Bicolandia. Rivero with a jumper. Wala. RJ Deles with the rebound. Happy Reyes. Casajeros, no good on the 3. Gravera, that's last touch on him. Mark Matellano returns to the ball game. Matellano already with 10 points, all coming in the first half.
Alcala 10 points, Gravera 5, Minerva 7, Banal 10, Matellano 10, Torres 14, Gonzalez only played 9 minutes, has 7. Obviously, we won't see him anymore. Marasigan, first official game for the season. Felipe Marasigan for Quezon, 6 points, 8 minutes. Opiso only 9 minutes with 4. Saitanan with 9. Everybody has scored. I can go on and on. Hindi ko pa natapos yun.
Gravera with the rebound. Here comes Quezon. Alcala for 3. Yes, sir. Mayor Mark Alcala.
Now, did I mention that he's the second leading scorer right now?
13 in the ball game. 108-73. And full credit to him. Comes out ready each and every game. Alcala, layup, no.
One of the misses where it doesn't feel right that he missed that shot. Would have been nice if he made it.
And you're seeing all the players of Quezon, they've hardly broken a sweat here. And yet they're up.
They can't relax. You know why?
108-75.
Coach Richie Dixon, the assistant coach, has been standing up from the start of this game hanggang ngayon. Has never sat down his chair.
And Cyrus Torres adding to that tally, 111-75. Rafi Reyes for the 2 points. 20 of 40 from beyond the arc. Coach Richie Tixon.
This game has been so loose. At least defensively for Bicol. Baka si Jonathan De Guzman former teammate ko. Kaya pang gumawa ng 8 puntos.
Ang galing din yan.
Mahusay yan.
Yun.
Mahusay yan. Kung di ako nagkakamali, at least 8 o 10 years din sa PBA yan. Champion pa.
Oo, naalala ko sa
teammate ni Emer Oreta.
Naalala ko siya sa Pasig Rizal Pirates.
Correct. O yun.
Dun sa...
So yung sinasabi ko pa sa'yo, twilight years niya pa yun.
Oo,
kung tutusin. Prime years yan yung mga sinasabi mo.
Sila ni Kiko Adriano dati. Alcala trying to break down the defender. Oh! Mayor Mark banks it in to beat the shot clock. 15 in the ball game para kay Mayor Mark Alcala.
I just saw Matiliano at the backside of the last defensive position shouting at Saitanan, sa'yo yung tao, akin to. It just goes to show that they don't play the score.
Nerena to Alfonso. Will fire a 3, and Alfonso has been a bright spot.
He has, especially in the second half.
13 points.
10 in the second half. 7 straight in like a 2-minute stretch in that third quarter.
Matiliano. Marasigan.
Shoot it.
Alcala again. No go on the 3. Alfonso. Miguel Kellarena. Alfonso will fire. Yes, again. And Justin Alfonso, this is his career best.
Certainly. 4 of 5 from downtown, 16 points. 6 of 9 overall from the field. That's about 65%.
Alcala turns the corner. Napigilan ni Macabalog. Salonga. The fadeaway.
Good defense by Alfonso. Fighting over the screen, getting a late challenge. And he deserves to take and make this shot.
Alfonso making his own personal highlight here. As we bring you the last 2 minutes, brought to you by GameX. GameX Sports, the official online basketball ending partner of the MPBL. Basta ending, GameX.
Deservingly so. Talk about Alfonso. Another challenge right there. Forces the miss. Kay Lagrama.
No, that's Salonga.
Salonga, rather. Magkatulog naman eh. Hindi mo pa pinalusot.
113 to 86. I got you, partner.
Go.
I got you.
Thank you.
Minute and 36 remaining in the ball game. We'll be right back. Babalik ang Liga ng Bawat Pilipino dito sa Caloocan Sports Complex. And we saw earlier, may combined output tayo in the first game. Pero ito, combined output natin ngayon. Banal, Torres, and Alcala, 42 points combined. 42 of the 113 of the Quezon Huskers.
The big three? Kaya natin pinapakita? The big three ba yan?
Belvez, that's an air ball.
One thing's for sure, for Bicol, it's been the big one. Si Alfonso, sa bright spot, tulad nga nung nabanggit mo. It's good to see. He looks young, a young kid like him, still fight his way into this game.
He has a backstory. I think he's trying to be a artista. Sabi ni Migs, I think.
Oh, wow.
Yung kwento niya. But at the same time, he's creating content. Pero in this game, I tip my hat off to him, no, for just really
Continuing to play
oh
in a competitive way.
ito pa nga signaling the play here. Villarena will fire. No good. Saitanan with the rebound.
With tenacity pa rin, no? Yung rebound.
Salonga gets it to Alcala. Alcala umatake. Shot fake. Alcala puts it in.
How about the quick first step and the shot fake? A little hezzy right there on that crossover step move.
Here's Alfonso back to Macabalog for three. And Matellano with the rebound, and that will do it. The Quezon Huskers register win number 10 for the season, 10-0. At the expense of the Bicolandia Oragons. Again, not taking anything for granted here to Quezon Huskers. Really, the way they played today, it's just that it so happened that the three-point shot was always available para sa kanila.
Right. And I think what's impressive about the win is that they never took off their foot on the gas pedal.
Yeah, that's true.
Because at times you could just relax. 30 points, 35 points. Yung kalamangan mo magre-relax na. I didn't see them relax at all.
And especially this guy, best player of the game, brought to you by Buenas Mayor Mark Alcala. He was relentless from start to finish. And Alcala is our Buenas best player of the game. An impressive performance once again from Mayor Mark. He stayed ready every time his number has been called. And we'll see our final score here, 115-86. Final score is brought to you by GameX. GameX Sports, the official online basketball ending partner of the MPBL. Basta ending GameX. Let's go to Sydney Crespo.
Earned, not given. Yan ang 10-0 ng Quezon Huskers ngayong gabi. Kitang-kita nyo naman kung gaano sila kasaya para sa kanilang Mayor Mark Alcala. Mayor, congratulations. Well, dapat lang because this is your second best player award this season. Tonight with 15 points, 4 assists. What a great night actually for the whole Quezon Huskers. 23 points made and everyone were able to play and score. What can you say about the effort of the whole team tonight?
Una-una po, syempre kudos po sa management namin. They told us right before the game na no matter what our opponent's standings are, dapat kung ano yung standard level ng basketball namin, mananatili at hindi bababa.
There you go, at yan ang nakikita natin kahit sino ang kalaban ninyo. Ngayon, Mayor, Quezon Huskers is now flawless 10-0. Meron pa ba kayong gustong i-improve kahit na we're seeing all dominant so far this season?
Yung consistency lang and syempre yung chemistry namin na na-build all throughout the whole season, especially nung off-season pa lang. So yun lang, I think pagka naging consistent lang kami, malayo mararating ng team.
We will definitely expect that from the Huskers this season. Ngayon, Mayor, sino mga gusto mong batiyan at pasalamatan?
First and foremost, yung mga team owners namin, Governor Dr. Helen Tan, Congressman Mike Tan, Dr. Kim Tan, and especially kay RD Ronel Tan, Mayor Ralph Lim, and of course, pamilya ko po nanonood ngayon, Vice Mayor Dondon, Mami Maji, kay Don Marie Graciel, at kay Aaron. So, yun lang po.
Alright, thank you so much. Our best player of the game, Mayor Mark Alcala, the Buenas best player of the game. Back to you guys.
Maraming salamat, Sydney, and congratulations kay Mayor Mark Alcala and the rest of the Quezon Huskers. So win number 10 for the Huskers, still unbeaten this season. And there will be tougher challenges ahead, pero yun na nga, Quezon doing well at the moment. So up next, ang laban ng Parañaque Patriots and the Caloocan Batangkan Kalu. Dito pa rin sa Caloocan Sports Complex. We'll be right back for the third game ng inyong Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League.